Hi Candies! We're back with another vlog. And today's video, we are going to talk about something that I consider myself experienced about because I've been living with this practically my whole life, and what I'm talking about is my eyeglasses. This content is suggested by Christine May Coronado, so shout out to you girl. Thank you so much for asking on my previous vlogs. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please know that I am making contents about product reviews, about fun, studies, and life in general. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll get updated with my future vlogs. So I really wanted to share everything about my life wearing glasses, but that would be too long, so I will make this into a 3-part series. So this one, part 1, will be about my grade prescription and how I select my glasses. Part 2 will be about the struggles that I have growing up wearing glasses and how I overcome them. And part 3 will be about LASIK surgeries and contact lenses. Many of you are asking, what's your eye grade? Your eyeglasses look really thick. Mabubulag ka na ba? Lol, no! First things first, I have a really high eye grade. Not because I read a lot or watch TV a lot or use my phone often when I was young. It's not that. My vision issues is hereditary, which means that I was born with it and I don't have a choice, so I have to deal with it. Like what my doctor told us when I had my checkup when I was really young, the shape of my eyeballs are not normal. It is not like the shape of everyone with 20/20 vision. So I was born with a mismatched curve which gave me astigmatism, which makes my vision really blurry, but it doesn't end there. My eyes are myopic or nearsighted. So if you could visualize it right now, I couldn't see far objects, and even the near objects appear very blurry to me because of astigmatism. I think it has been 2 years since I had my last eye checkup, and I couldn't remember the exact values, but as far as I can remember, both my eyes are already around 800 plus, and the only difference is that the eye grade on my left eye is slightly higher than the right. It continually increases over time, but when I reached my teen years, the increments of increase lessened a bit compared to when I was in elementary, where the increments would jump of hundreds, so I would have to immediately replace my glasses for after 2 to 3 years, which leads me to my next topic, which is how I choose my glasses. For people like us with high eye grades, choosing eyeglasses is not something that we have freedom with. So if you have eyeglasses like me, you'll know that before having an actual eyeglass, you have to go to the optometrist first to have your eyes checked, and then the optometrist will give you a prescription that you will present to the optical shop. For people like me with really high eye grades, getting your glasses is not instant because optical shops do not have ready-made lenses for cases this high, so they would have to specially manufacture it, and it takes about 3 to 4 weeks before you finally get your glasses. Also, if you have a really high eye grade, you can't just pick any cute frame that you like from the display section because usually the cute frames are too thin to hold your thick lenses. If your eye grade is really high, you must, yes, it is a must, choose a frame that is really thick and as much as possible made of metal to hold the thick lens that will be made for you. So if you grew up with me, you'll notice that all my frames were thick and not cutesy because I took that into consideration. Also, one struggle is you have to pay additional fees when you want the weight of your eyeglasses to be lessened by requesting your lens to be made into ultra thin. So my lens right now is already ultra thin, so if you think that this is already thick, it's not. If it's not ultra thin, this would be a lot thicker. But since my eye grade is really high, even if it's already ultra thin, it's still heavy, so it still falls down like this. So I kind of develop a habit of putting it back like this, or like this, or like this, which somehow annoy people. So if you're on a budget, you must really be wise in selecting your frame because you don't want a frame that will not last long because your lenses are already expensive. The quality frames that I choose range from 2,000 to 3,000 pesos, and I only choose frames that are the cheapest and I think are quality enough to last for about 3 years because the lens costs about 4,000 to 5,000 already. So if I have to change my glasses, that costs about 7,500 for me, including the request to make it ultra thin. But if you don't want your glasses to be ultra thin, that will be a lot cheaper. It's really expensive, so I really take good care of my glasses and I do not replace them unless I really notice a distinct change. And I've been wearing glasses since I was 5 years old, and now that I'm 20 years old, that makes me a 15-year-old expert in wearing glasses. Lastly, I also recommend having eyeglasses with large frames because compared with the smaller frames, well, this is just my personal preference, it becomes easier for me to look at things without actually tilting my head. So for example, I have to look down. With a smaller eyeglass, I would have to do this to see the things below. But with this large frame glasses, I would just have to look at this like the way I'm doing it right now, and I can see it even in the sideways and up. But with the smaller eyeglasses, I could not do that. You also have to go to the optical store often because most of the time the frames just loosen and they will just fall down. So you just have to have it adjusted, and don't worry because adjustment is always free in optical stores. You just have to bring your glasses with them and sign a waiver that tells you that you do not hold them accountable whenever something happens to your eyeglasses. But don't worry, they are experts. They know what they're doing. So pretty much your eyeglasses is safe. And for the record, the glasses that I'm wearing right now is really sturdy and it has been with me for long, since 2018, and now is March 2021. And it does not have a brand, but I bought it from Executive Optical, and actually I really didn't expect that it would last this long because compared to my previous glasses, which were all foreign made and have brands and really expensive, this one is not that costly, but still it's really nice and really functional up until now. So for that, I recommend that you try choosing frames and having your eyeglasses made in Executive Optical.
baka naman.
So that will be all for this video, Candies. Thank you for being with me in this vlog. So don't forget to like and share this video, and also comment down below if you have other stuff that you want us to talk about in the next videos of this series. Bye!